Welcome again to Bill Green's Maine. Well, spring has sprung and it's a great time to get outdoors and ride bikes. Of course, some people do that a little bit more aggressively than others. One such person is Cliff Krolik. He runs a mountain bike center in western Maine that offers some pretty wild rides. Welcome to backcountry excursions in the western Maine town of Parsonsfield. Think of it as a ski area for mountain bikers. They believe they have a little something for everyone who mountain bikes.
We have specialized trails. We have a top-notch instructional clinic that we put people through. We have bike rentals. My goal here is to promote mountain biking so the general public can enjoy it, not just racers or hardcore riders that want to do stunts.
The greatest strength of the center is the trail system. Most of it is located on 8,600 acres known as Levitt Plantation.
About 5 years ago, the town of Parsonsfield and all the local businesses, the state of Maine and the Nature Conservancy got together and we found a new owner, a new purchaser, because the Levitt Plantation was coming up for sale and we as a community didn't want to see it broken up and subdivided.
Cliff's headquarters is nearby, and his philosophy is similar to a ski area. You may rent a room, this yurt, or camp nearby. This is also the cyclist's answer to a terrain park. This is a set of stunts for the more experienced riders, and this is more difficult than it looks. This is Fred Beatty, who runs Diesel Bikes. He makes videos, leads trail rides, and has a website that promotes the sport. Crazy Fred, as he likes to call himself, has been mountain biking for 18 years.
They started building these stunts up off the ground so that we saved the ground, and it just kind of evolved and progressed into extreme building. I mean, we do anything from 2-foot drops to 35-foot drops and everything in between. And it's definitely hardcore, and it's a lot of fun, and you know, anybody can get into it, anybody can try it. You just start at different levels and progress.
The stunts are cool. They give the riders a chance to tackle a greater challenge. This whole movement started on the North Shore of British Columbia and has spread essentially throughout the world.
It's the best sport. You get out in the woods with a great group of guys that are just fun and laughing, and you take in Mother Nature. I mean, it's beautiful out here. And you do cardio, you get in shape, exercise. It's just the best sport ever, in my opinion.
The most important thing about learning to bike is having the bike fit you properly.
Yep. For beginners like me, the day can begin with a lesson from Cliff. He explains bike setup, how to shift, how to position your weight on the bike, and perhaps most important, how to use the brakes. On the 18 miles of terrain, there's plenty of room to put what you've learned and much more to the test. Olivia Goldfine is a veteran rider who finds it as intellectual as it is physical, and it's very physical.
You have to read the trail, you have to be prepared, you have to think about how you're going to tackle the different obstacles and work with your bike.
The sport is fun for all because you can participate at any level and still get a really good workout, lots of fresh air, and see some sights.
I kind of tone it down and make it safe. I'm almost a nurturing person because Cliff a lot of times is so busy with the really good riders that they get left in the dust. So I do a lot of teaching, a lot of guiding, and a lot of supporting. I'm the one at the tail end of a ride.
Biking is obviously fun for all ages, except one, it seems. Kids in their late teens tend to leave the sport. The attraction is obviously cars. The Maine Bicycle Coalition is working on making biking a part of everyone's life.
Well, because bicycling is good for so many things. Bicycling is good for health, it's good for economy, it's good for the environment, it's good for a number of different things. And again, we know that they'll come back to it, so why leave in the first place?
Mountain biking offers challenging fun for all. Backcountry Excursions wants to help get everybody on a bike, each riding to his or her own ability level. They say you never forget how to ride a bike, and that's especially true when you're riding at Backcountry Excursions.
I did have a little fall when we did that story, but I wasn't hurt nearly as badly as when I fell off the horse.